honestly. Coom can attest to that. When you get to report to work to Wrigley Field on a daily basis, what I would do, I'd park my car, I'd walk in the building, I'd look up, and I would say thank you every day. I mean that very sincerely. It's a different place. When you get to be a part of the tradition, when you get to be part of the fabric here, you really do realize how special it actually is. The building itself, the people involved, the history involved. When we won in 2016 to get so many different compliments and commentary from folks that had relatives that are no longer with us, and how special it meant to them. I actually had somebody talk to me about that today walking in. I'd walk the streets. I love walking the streets downtown in Michigan. I lived on Lakeshore and Chestnut primarily, and you'd walk and you run into a Cubs fan, and they didn't want anything except to say thank you and shake your hand, and that they appreciate what you had done here. And that's unique. Believe me, that's unique. No pictures, no autographs, just thank you and a nice conversation. And from where I come from, my perspective, that was truly a special, that was always a special moment for me, and I enjoyed my walks downtown on Michigan just for that purpose alone. But briefly, because we got to get moving along, but I really thank you for having us here tonight. It's really, it is an honor. I didn't realize the magnitude, quite frankly, I did not. I've seen photographs, I've heard about this, to be here actually and have all you folks show up like this tonight. Really, really special. And did you say we're going to break Rizzo's record? Somebody's going to text tonight, that's right. I know he's recovering from some kind of concussion syndrome. This might throw him back about a week or 10 days. I cannot wait for that text. I've been texting him all season trying to help him out. Obviously, I'm not a very good hitting coach from a distance, but I do love Anthony. I love the walls in there, all the different folks that have been here before. It's really spectacular. And it's not lost on you guys either. The fact that you're here tonight. Who drove the farthest besides me? Florida, that's far.
Australia,
right? And did you bring any Molly Duker wine with you at all? You did. Who said that? I'm a Molly Duker fan. Anybody from Pennsylvania?
Blue-eyed boy.
Okay, Blue-eyed boy's good, but I'm really into Giggle Pot and whatchamacallit? The Velvet Glove. Velvet Glove is the best Molly Duker product. I'm sorry, I'm just going off script a little bit. Anybody from PA? Nobody from PA? I'm hanging out in Pennsylvania right now in the Valley Country Club. Got a great pad right there. It's absolutely outstanding. I wake up every morning and a little cup of coffee Americano with an extra shot, and then I sit there and I read the paper, and then I listen to music, and then I get my golf cart and I go to the first tee box.
Yeah.
It's really, people keep asking, are you going to do this again? I mean, baseball. Really? Do I want to do that? I mean, this is quite a cool existence. I do that, I get back. Pardon me?
Baby, come back.
Listen, I have to be asked in order to come back. I do not promote myself very well, but I'm not opposed to it. Am I going over the stuff we're going to talk about later right now? Coom and I did this for 5 years, every day, and it was outstanding. This is a wonderful human being right here. I'm so happy to see him here tonight. And the fact that he's part of this, you're like a security blanket for me. It's great to have you here, brother.
Ready to go, Ronnie!
Yeah, he's the best. You're welcome, brother. It was pretty cool, actually. It was pretty cool to be there. It's one of those things that you don't really evaluate. I don't even think I've really evaluated the entire situation yet, I don't think, where you just sit there and reflect. I haven't even watched the video. Game 6, I have not watched in its entirety yet. I have not. I have not one time.
They're walking on their way back to PA.
There's so many revisionist historians out there, and it's like you look at it, you watch the game. Are they really going to win? Now, even you know the outcome, but it's still one of those things. It's a pins and needles moment. It was pretty spectacular. Obviously, we came here to do that. I remember the press conference at the Cubby Bear originally. It was spectacular, man. Theo set that up perfectly, where I was sitting at the dais up front there, we're talking, and all of a sudden, over the shoulder, through the window, was the marquee, the Wrigley Field marquee with my name on it. One of the most special moments in my existence. Think about it. You're sitting there to become whatever number manager you are of the Chicago Cubs, and then you have that marquee, which is one of the most iconic marquees in all of sports worldwide, and you see your name on it. That's something that I do reflect on, even more so than a World Series win. So many special things occurred here. It's easy to fly in. It's easy to land at O'Hare. When you're flying over the homes, one of my first thoughts when I did that was all these families, all these people, all these fans, all the tradition that you're kind of responsible for a couple years. So anytime I fly over, when you're flying in over the railroad tracks in O'Hare, that's one of the thoughts that I have is all the responsibility involved in that. But I was really into it, man. I was all for it. I wasn't ready to leave, quite frankly. That happened kind of abruptly.
You weren't either.
Yeah, I was not. I thought we could have remained together for several more years. We should have, quite frankly, again. So that was kind of disappointing. But to fly over those homes and be part of you was very cool for me. I'm from a small town in Pennsylvania. It's called Hazleton. And it's kind of a microcosm of your city here, your larger city. The Polish section, the Italian section, whatever. So when I landed here and I became part of the fabric, it was very easy to coexist with you guys. I felt very comfortable. I see the faces, the conversation, the humor. All of that stuff was really familiar to me, and y'all made it very comfortable for me. So when you saw me work, or you heard me in a press conference, or you're hearing me right now, y'all make it very comfortable, because I feel like I've known you forever. And that's why, a big part of why, when I fly into O'Hare or Midway, primarily O'Hare, I get those warm fuzzies. You guys permit the warm fuzzy. So I'm talking too much. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave this later with Ronnie. I'm just going to say thank you. And Wendy, raise your hand. Young lady with me tonight, Wendy. Very easy to look at. So again, thank you so much. Thanks for having us. We're going to talk to you again later. I appreciate it. Go Cubbies. I'll always remember you guys.
Go Blue!
Danny Rocket. Where's Danny? Did Danny Rocket play a song? Hey Joe, we wrote a song for you.
Hey, when we sign
Where's
up,
Danny Rocket? Danny Rocket, are you ready to do this song or what? Where are you at? Oh, he's not set up. He was just going to do guitar. But I want to say one of the reasons why, and I don't know if I should say this or not, but Joe Maddon came out of here out of the kindness of his heart, charges $0.00. Unbelievable. So did Ron Cooper, so did Jody Davis. The reason why we broke the record is because we're all working together, man. And I love it. And I thank you guys so much. I love you guys. John Vincent, too, over there. I love you, Johnny. Tim Steiner over here. And by the way, Jeff Vukovic, Insurance My House. Make sure you take a picture of the sign and call Michelle and get your quotes for insurance, all right? We love you, all right? Coom, you're the greatest. I love you, buddy. And Coom came out here last year and just rocked the house. He's just, I mean, the salt of the earth. Isn't he, Joe? Salt of the earth. Yeah. The greatest. Bruce Miles is in the house right next to Ronnie Cooper. Bruce Levine, sorry. I got a lot of stuff on mine. I called Bruce. Bruce Levine. I talked to Bruce like 5 minutes.
Oh my God!
There's a serving shoe. Tim Stoddard in the house right here. Everybody say hi, Tim! Tim's the best, man. So we're going to do pictures. We're going to get Joe in there, and we're going to start pictures, and we're going to have a great time tonight. Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate it.